Welcome to Meyer Wilson. Thank you for contacting our firm. We appreciate you reaching out to us. You're watching this video because we think you may have a good claim. We're willing to invest our time and our resources to determine if we can offer you representation. The thing is, I think we do things differently here. I'd like to show you why and how, so please follow me. The internet's a powerful source of information, a great way to research lawyers, but one of the things that's frustrating to me is oftentimes you don't get to actually meet the lawyers you might be working with, so I want to introduce you to some more of our attorneys. Come with me. The brokerage firms and banks that we target are often the most highly funded institutions in the world, and they hire the biggest and best law firms to defend cases that are brought by our firm. So in order to compete and be able to win those cases, we've got to have the brightest and best lawyers. So I want to introduce you to my partner, Matt Wilson. One of the reasons I sought you out 6 or 7 years ago to join the firm is because I was very impressed with the fact that you were at the big firms. I mean, you worked for one of the largest law firms in the country. Tell me why you think that your experience at a big firm helps our clients here.
Working there and being trained there has helped me to see the kind of painstaking attention to detail that these cases really require. We will spend as much or more time getting down into the nitty-gritty of the cases as our adversaries will. If you don't have enough people looking at a file and thinking about a case, you're going to miss something. And that's true even if you're very skilled and very careful. We have many people looking at each file and each case and thinking about each case. That can't but help us.
Come in here and meet Chad. I think Chad's a rock star. One of the great things that he brings to the firm that sets him apart is he was actually a stockbroker with one of the largest brokerage firms in the country. When I started this firm, Chad, it was a long time ago, but I had a mission that I wasn't going to build a firm that required hundreds and thousands of cases that needed to be turned over, just to meet overhead. So give me some perspective. Out of the 10 or 20 plus folks you talk to every week, how many of those cases are we offering representation to?
We might decide only to offer representation to 2.
And why do you like that?
Each case is unique. You can't take any given investment case and just kind of shuffle it through the FINRA arbitration process. Particularly, I think, today, because the products that investors, I think, are being sold are becoming much more complicated.
I hear you almost weekly, when you're on the phone talking to potential clients saying, when I was a broker at the brokerage firm, I used to tell my clients the same thing. Your experience, in the business, in the field, really does add tremendous value to the clients.
It's incredibly helpful. Most of the folks who call us are folks who have worked hard. They've done their best to try to amass savings for themselves and their families, and to be able to aggressively try to help them get back a portion of their losses is incredibly gratifying.
I think Bridget and Courtney are getting ready for a court hearing on Friday. Let's check in on them. One of the points I'm trying to make to folks watching this is what we do here is vastly different than what most law firms around the country that do this kind of work do. What do you guys think?
We have more than one attorney on each case, and we have not only the resources, but sort of the talent to put into each case.
There's always at least 2 of us focusing solely on the task at hand. I can still devote an entire day to something at once when I feel like at other firms, they're spitting out emails every 5 minutes for a different case, not really thinking about it as clearly and as deeply as we have the opportunity to do.
Hi, Marnie.
Hey, how are you?
I often describe Marnie as sort of having controlled passion, where she has certainly the fire in her, but she has the respect of opposing counsel, the in-house lawyers, the folks that are making the decisions on behalf of the brokerage firms as to how a case is going to go.
It seems that this niche area that we do, this consumer practice area, is a lot more contact with opposing counsel and real-world experience. I find that it's not as adversarial in most cases, and that's, I think, because of the personalities at play. I've worked long and hard in the 7 years I've been here to develop relationships and rapport with clients, with opposing counsel with their clients, and all of those things go to further our cases.
If the ultimate goal is, and it should always be, do the best you can to get the most money for your client, I think Marnie really nails it in how she handles it. She's got that balancing act like no one I've ever seen, to be able to be aggressive yet compassionate and practical to get to the end result in the best interest of the clients as quickly as possible. Welcome to what I call our silver bullet. Exceptional legal research and writing is not optional these days, it's absolutely critical. We have a lawyer full-time, all he does is research and writing. We joke about all the cases and the legal research that he has piled up in his office, but the reality is this is what you need to do to win these days. Because these cases are getting more sophisticated, the judges are more demanding, the arbitrators want better, faster material, and so we have somebody dedicated to doing that research all day, every day, and that really, in my opinion, provides a home run for us. Everyone meet Adele Hyde.
Hello.
Adele plays a unique role here at the firm. She's been here for more than 10 years. She's what we call a claims analyst. A lot of law firms provide free case reviews. We go, in my opinion, a step further and provide a full case evaluation. It goes well beyond a 10-minute phone call. And Adele, you've been here a long time with me. Tell me what you like most about what you do here.
Because of all the experience I've had with it, I can take somebody who calls in who's confused, who isn't even sure what's wrong. They just know that they've lost money and something doesn't seem right. We can get to the heart of what's wrong. I mean, we literally get documents in trash bags and Rubbermaid containers. And I love just being able to get in there, get everything organized, and to tell a cohesive story about what happened to this person. We're not just offering representation to anyone. We want to take the time to look at their documents and to understand their claim in a way so that if we do put them into the arbitration process, they can feel confident that we believe they have a claim.
When searching the internet for lawyers, people see a lot of references to different kinds of attorney rating services. But the most important one to me is this Best Lawyers in America. In my opinion, it's the most prestigious award. And in my opinion, very few lawyers that do investment fraud work on behalf of investors, have that award. So I'm very proud of that. Thank you for your time today. Once we receive all of your documents, we will review it thoroughly. And if we think we can help recover your losses, we will offer to represent you. Remember, all of our cases are handled on a contingency fee, meaning we only get paid if we win your case. Thanks again for your time.